Hey everyone, welcome to the reading for today. We're going to see what you guys need to know right now. It's a general reading. It could be past, present, or future. You're going to know best how it resonates for you, okay, and where it fits on your timeline. So, with that being said, let's see what is going on today in the collective. What do you guys need to know right now? What's important? The Ace of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the, I think that's, wait a minute, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so it looks like there's truth coming out here about the Ten of Cups, family, happiness, ultimate bliss, leaving something behind, transitioning, or just moving on in some sort of way, okay, from some sort of sadness, grief, regrets. Okay, let's see what this is about. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Like maybe, okay, wait, hold on. Before I start, some of you guys also do cards, right, that watch me. This deck is, I'm having a really hard time breaking it in because it's like this weird plastic material. Like, do any of you guys have any advice for me about what I could do to make them a bit stickier? Because they're very hard to shuffle for me, but I don't really know how to make them a bit, like, have more grip, you know what I mean? Maybe you guys have an idea for me. The Nine of Wands reverse and the Chariot. Okay, this is about you moving forward determinedly. I mean, we'll have to see what the Nine of Wands reverse is. Either this is you giving up on something or you feeling unprotected in a sense. You leaving somewhere that doesn't feel safe, or maybe just something that you've given up. Okay, the Five of Cups, you've had to leave something behind. The Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Moon. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles is here twice. Now, this seems to be some sort of an item, an offer, a blessing, and something tied to a home, a property, a community. The Moon. Okay, let's see. What's the Ace of Swords? The Ace of Wands, taking action or a new idea. The Queen of Wands. So the truth is coming out about a Queen of Wands and the action that someone took here. Okay, or the truth is coming out because of the action. What's the Six of Swords? The Queen of Swords in reverse. The Star and the Six of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. All right. So there's definitely something here about an item, okay? Something tangible you can hold in your hand, because the truth coming out is about this thing, this object, and somebody receiving it or something being given to someone, okay? And possibly somebody lying about it as well, because the truth is out. Let's see if we can find out some more. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. What is that? It has to do with a woman with a crown on her head, so an Empress energy. Okay, so some sort of an item belonging to an Empress. The Garden. An Empress and the garden? Watering the garden. What does that have to do with an item, though? Or whatever this thing is. Imprisonment. This is almost like you have something of value and you know you have something of value, but you have to leave it behind because something here is an imprisonment in a way. Like you have to give something up in order to move forward. It's like trading something in for freedom to be able to go, giving it up. I'm getting this weird scene in my head. Okay, hold on. Because this is giving me like some sort of a medieval thing. Okay, I just saw like a medieval film in front of my eyes of like somebody wanting to leave and escape and then taking their jewelry or something, like their valuables, and paying off the guards so that they can leave and go away. That's what I just got. Okay, having to leave, right? Imprisonment. It's like, here, let me give you my valuable items here, but just let me go. Huh, interesting. Tell me more about that. It's kind of like if you're leaving somewhere and that place feels like a trap, okay? Knowing that you're going to have to leave some things behind, but your freedom is more important in that moment. Tell me more about that, please. The Two of Wands. Yeah, a choice. You have to make a choice. I mean, it could even be something like what you're going to leave behind, really. The King of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, a bad investment or cutting your losses. Having to make a, like, yeah, I don't know. Something about cutting your losses, a bad investment. Tell me more about that, please. A marriage. A marriage. Okay, so this could have to do with somebody leaving a marriage, maybe. The message is about a marriage. All right, what does that mean? Or if you're married, maybe you've been thinking about leaving someone, okay? Not enough, not having enough. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is for someone where you're either in a relationship or you're in a marriage, okay? And you know you have to leave, but you know that when you leave, you're not going to have enough, or you're leaving with less than what you came in with, or you're going to be losing something, okay? That's what this kind of looks like. It's like, but I feel like you know that. I feel like this is something that you know, that you can't take everything with you. There's going to be loss here. You might have to leave and feel like you don't have everything that you need. All right, what's the Five of Cups? Twin flames. That something will balance out again. That something will balance out in time. Yeah, clock. It's like you know that something will balance out on its own, but it will need some time. But there is grief here, or sadness. Okay, tell me about that, please. That's the communication. Yeah, something about walking away. All right, Eight of Cups, Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah, so this has to do with you leaving something or leaving someone. The Seven of Swords, leaving someone who's a manipulator, who's a liar, okay, or somebody that is deceptive in a way, somebody that is trying to steal from you. A man, okay, so you're coming out as the Empress with the Queen crown on her head, and then this person's coming out as a man. The Mountain. Whip and a bed. All right then. Yeah, so this could have been somebody that just saw you as something for the bedroom, okay? Somebody that hurt you. Somebody that treated you like that's all you are, okay? Yeah, pain and bedroom. All right then. Okay, what else? A mirror. Or a mirror and a bed. I mean, this could even be about furniture, okay? Or your things. Mirroring each other, introspection. Okay, so what do you want to tell the collective about this then? That you're leaving someone, you have to cut your losses. It has to do with some sort of a message here about a Knight of Cups, a love offer, somebody coming towards someone, wanting to help, wanting to be genuine, wanting to be nice. The Six of Wands. Yeah, but this could be the way that somebody is trying to just save their face, all right? They could be trying to restore their reputation or the way that you see them. This is like somebody that wants to come off like they're, you know, this is someone with a mask on, okay? And they're doing a really, they're trying really hard to keep this mask on of you seeing them in a certain way or them being seen in a certain light. Even if it's not by you, it's by other people, the way that other people perceive them, okay? This is someone that betrayed you, Ten of Swords, stabbed you in the back and betrayed you. And after all of that betrayal, and you just trying to get out of this imprisonment, okay, which is giving me a relationship, that is the prison. That is the entrapment over you and your life. This person is still trying to look like they are the good guy, okay, or the good girl. Wanting to be so helpful, right? All right, why is this important for the collective today? The Devil, because this person is the devil, or they're not the devil, but they have devil energy, okay? They're possessive, okay? Toxic, manipulative, all right? Trying to bind themselves to you. You know that this person is no good, and you also know that this is a mask, okay? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Eight of Pentacles. They want to work on something. Three of Wands in the future. They want a family here, the Hierophant, and marriage. Okay, so yeah, something about a marriage and the family and the future and wanting to work on something. But again, like this person is toxic, okay? A toxic person in your life. And it's something about the things that they say, right? It's like, tell me more. Or you know that it's manipulation, all right? When they come around and say they want to have this with you, they want to have that with you, they want to, have a family with you and marry you, and they want to work on things with you, and they can work on themselves, and they can change, and they see the error in their ways, and they see everywhere where they messed up. It's all coming from devil energy, which is control, okay? This person could be trying to control you subliminally where they don't want you to let go. Okay, they're trying to influence your emotions. They're trying to influence the way that you see them. They feel that you are letting go of them, that you're trying to get away from them, that you're ready to cut your losses, and they're losing control over you and even control over how you feel about them. They're trying to regain control here, okay? But if you know that this person is only like this when you leave them, that's a big sign, okay? And I feel like you already know that. That, once you break up with them or you leave them, all of a sudden they can get their shit together. They can act right. They can reflect. They think about themselves and everywhere they went wrong, right? They want to work on it, or they want to work on themselves. Yeah, that's, you know, that's good. They should work on themselves, but, you know, that doesn't have to be with you. Okay, it doesn't have to be with you. Marriage and the snake, exactly. This is a manipulation tactic, all right? And I feel like you know it. You know it. This person is a snake. They are. They're a snake. And especially when it comes to this here, this marriage thing, okay? Wanting to work on the marriage or wanting to work on something to get married one day. It's a manipulation tactic. I don't know. I feel like you already know that though. That it's not like real. Yeah, seduction. Okay. This person is trying to tempt you back in, or they want to seduce you back into this relationship with them in a way. Or you know that the relationship at the core of it isn't actually based on love, commitment, and connection and wanting family. It's actually based on something, you know, it's based on this person's lust and desire, all right? Yeah, this person could be very lustful, okay? Feeling uplifted, savoring the moment. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this. This could even be somebody that they're just kind of waiting for an opportunity to get close to you so that they can like show you what you mean to them. They could try to seduce you. They could try to, you know, bait you into some sort of like physical contact, okay? And it's, again, it keeps coming back to the devil, this control. They can tell that they're losing control over you, or that you're letting go of them, right? So what is this here with this Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Cups? Something at a home, something that is hidden. All right, what is that? The Moon. Something that is still hidden here has to do with somebody giving and receiving affection with someone, kissing, kisses, talking, all right? Some sort of conversations about wanting to kiss and, yeah, ew, okay, yeah. Love. They want to talk about how much they love you, all right? It's almost like this person is trying to like they're trying to awaken some sort of memories in you, or they want you to think about the past. It's like they're trying to get old feelings to come back, okay, that they know aren't there anymore. So they're trying to like bring up the past so that you think about the past, and then, you know, I don't know what they're expecting, okay? I guess they think that you'll, like, some sort of feelings will come back to you. I don't know, but I don't think that that's how it's going. No, exactly. Breakup, Lovers in reverse, okay? For you, this is a breakup, all right? You know this person is not your match. You know this is not a good partner. You know this is not a good fit, okay? They don't want you to move on, though. They can't let you go, okay? They don't want you to move on even mentally. They don't want you to forget about them. Seven of Pentacles, death. Yeah, it's over. Like for you, it's over. For you, it's completely over. Okay, because you've already seen through this person, what kind of person they are. You know how they work. You know their tactics. You know how they manipulate. Okay, you know that they have this devil energy on them that's just controlling and manipulative. All right, don't want to let you go. The Seven of Pentacles, they want to work on something long term, or they want to, you know, take you back down memory lane, okay? Yeah, but this, you know what? Look, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups, Justice. Your justice is that you are happy alone, all right? You're by yourself. You know what you want. You know what you like. You know what you don't want anymore, okay? And you're content. You feel good about it. And you're ready for a new beginning. Ace of Cups. You want something new, all right? And not just that, I feel like you know what real love feels like, or you know what real love is, or what it isn't. Okay, maybe you don't know what it is, but you know what it isn't, and you know that this is not it. Okay, and you're completely content by yourself, regaining balance in your life. All right, knowing that what this person is doing is they can't let you go. They're not accepting the fact that for you it's over, and they're also not accepting the fact that you don't feel the same way anymore, okay, that you're ready to go, that you've cut your losses. They don't accept how you feel. And that's why they're doing this here with this talking, okay, texting you all the time, wanting to talk about how much they love you or how they want to be, you know, physical with you in a way. It's because they can't accept your feelings, that your feelings have changed, and they want to bring them back, I guess, okay? The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, exactly, the Empress. Yeah, you are the Empress, okay? You're the Empress. And you're totally in control, all right? You are totally in control right now. Judgment. You know that this person is a Knight of Wands, all right? This is just their energy, all right? They're not even coming out as a king. They're coming out as a knight. Knight of Wands at that, you know, lustful, passionate, temperamental, okay, but they want you to be sad, okay, or they're sad, I don't know, but what's the truth here? Ace of Swords. The truth is no marriage, wedding rings in reverse, okay? They want to work on it though, all right? They want to work on it. But you already see this person as a snake. You already know that this person is, you know, they're manipulative in a way, or they would deceive you, okay? Or they would lie to you, or they would just do anything to get back in your energy here. They want to work on it. They're hoping they can hit you with Cupid's arrow, right? They want you to, you know, feel something again. They want to say all these things to you because they're hoping that it'll trigger something in your heart, and it's not. Nothing. Okay? Like when you're really done with someone, they can say whatever they want. They can lay it on so thick. Okay? They can pull out all the stops, all right? It will not affect you at all. You know, it's like you're reading like the newspaper, basically. Okay? It doesn't do anything with you. So, what's the Ace of Swords? They can't move on, all right? They can't let it go. They don't want you to move on. Five of Cups, the Hermit, right? They're coming in with the, oh, I've been reflecting and I've been thinking about myself and I've been looking at myself and I'm just so sad about everything that I put you through. And yeah, I've really been looking at myself and I just feel so horrible. I have so much regret and so much shame for everything that I did to you. Please don't move on. Please don't move on. Look at how reflected I'm being. Liar, Seven of Swords, manipulator, okay? Yeah. These kind of people, again, they'll say that they're reflecting on their actions. They'll say, yes, I've been thinking about it. I've been looking at myself. I've been digging up my childhood issues and I'm so devastated by how I am. And then the minute, if you were to let this person back in, give it a month, give it 1 month, and they are back to being the same exact way they've always been. Okay, it's not real accountability. It's the fact that they're losing control over you, okay? The fact that you don't feel anything for them anymore, and the fact that you're moving on and they don't want you to. Okay. But you'll notice also, if you read this person's message, okay, you will be able to see that they'll talk a lot. They'll talk a lot about how much accountability they're taking, but they're not really at all. But not really, right? Not really. Nine of Swords. They're so stressed out, worried, anxious, stuck up in their head. It's a nightmare. Oh, yeah. King of Cups. This is how they want to be seen. This is literally, I don't even feel like the King of Cups is a person. I mean, they could be your person, but I feel like this is just how they want to be seen. This is all about them saving their face. They want to be seen like they are a loving, empathetic, caring person, that they are so deep, deeply connected to their emotions, and they're, really reflecting on it, and they just love you. As if they're capable of love, first of all, okay? They want to be seen as this, like, I understand you, and I totally feel you, and I love you, and I know everything I did wrong. This is all about their own reputation. Six of Wands. It's about their face, their mask, how you see them. That's it. That's all it's about, okay? Has nothing to do with you or what they did to you or how they treated you. This is all about how they appear in front of you and how they appear in front of others, and that they don't like the way something makes them look. They don't like the way the breakup makes them look. So they want to change how they look. Okay? Or how the devil. Exactly, the devil. You can't change this about a person. It doesn't matter what they say to you. They can send you text messages that are this fucking long. It doesn't change the devil. It doesn't change the action, the intention behind it. They can say whatever they want. What's the intention? The intention is control. The intention is possession. Okay? Obsession. Not wanting to let you go. Okay? Wanting control. That's what it is. The Eight of Pentacles. Why do they want to work on it? Because they want control. Why are they talking so much about how they can work on themselves and they can change this about themselves and they can do this about themselves? Because they want control over you, over your emotions, over how you feel, okay? The Three of Cups in reverse. This person had third parties. They cheated on you, all right? Or they just have third party situations, okay? The Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, all about money here. Betrayal, exactly. Like, look at this. This person betrayed you, stabbed you in the back, okay? They didn't give a shit about you. This is someone that would sell you out, 100%, okay? They stabbed you in the back. They could have had multiple third-party situations here, and here they come. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just want to tell you how sorry I am. Love you so much. I'm going to change. I know everything I did wrong. Please, accept my apology. No. Stop talking, okay? Really, yeah. Here, Two of Swords, you see exactly what this is, all right? You know exactly what this is, and you are not naive, and you are not falling for it. You know exactly what this apology is, and the fact that it's control, okay? That this person is just trying to lure you back in. They're trying to pull you back in. They're just trying to, they don't accept the fact that you said no. That's a fucking problem. If you ask me, if you tell this person it's over, I'm leaving, and they refuse to accept that, and they just keep trying and trying and trying and trying and trying, even though you've made it clear that it's a no, that's a problem. Okay? And I don't feel like I even have to tell you, like, oh, this person's being you already know. You know this. You know that this is devil energy, okay? This person is toxic. They're never going to change. They talk a lot of shit, that's for sure. They talk a lot about how they're going to change this, do that, be this way. But you know, okay? Because it's a pattern. Because they've done this before. Because it's always like this. They're always like this. And then give it a month, and they're back to being the same way. You want to know what this is? This person is, this is like the thrill of the hunt. Okay? These kind of people, for them, it's about the thrill of the chase. It's the thrill of the hunt. They've lost you. They've lost control over you. And now they have this thrill or this chase where they want to get you again. It's a thrill thing for them. Okay, it's all about how you see them, how if they can win you back, it's a thrill thing. And once they have you again, that thrill is gone. The thrill of the chase is gone. And then they act the same exact way that they did before. It's like they're doing this for their own ego. This has nothing to do with loving you. It's an ego thing. And you walking away from them, it hurts their ego, okay? That they couldn't hold on to something like you. So, Six of Swords, yeah, you've walked away. You've left this behind. The runner, I'm telling you, the runner. The thrill of the chase. Okay, the fact that you ran away, it's the thrill of the chase. It's boat, you moving forward. That's all it is. That's really all it is. I like you in the reverse. Okay, this person, they might say a lot, but that's not how they actually feel, okay? They're telling you, I like you, I only want you, but that's not actually what they want. That's not actually how they feel. You're just running away and they're chasing after you because it's a thrill. Okay? This is just like, it's almost like it's a challenge for them to see if they can get you back. All right? Telling you how much they miss you and they're so sad thinking about you. All right? You know, the craziest thing about people like this is these are going to be the exact kind of people that in the relationship itself, they will constantly make you feel like they could have so much better than you. Okay? Do you really think you're the only option? All right. Yeah. Thrill of the chase. Okay. Right. They like it when people chase them and they like to chase people. All right. They'll make you feel like they could have anyone else. You're not special. All right. But then when you leave, they put on a show because it's not really about you. Okay. In these kind of situations, you have to really remember how this person treated you in the relationship, because everything that they're doing after the breakup is just an ego thing. They just want to capture you again. Okay? It's very, like, it's just like with these kind of people, it's like, why can't you just let someone go? Why can't you just let someone go? Like, why you got to play a game with people's lives like this? Okay? Really. I mean, I don't even know if they're doing it consciously, but subconsciously, definitely, okay? You're running away. For them, it's the thrill of the chase. They want to see if they can get you back, and they'll do anything to do it, because it's almost like they want the dopamine hit. They want to feel like they achieved it, the goal, okay? Entice, temptation. Yeah, they're trying to tempt you back in, okay? The Knight of Swords with what they're saying. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Codependence, being financially unstable, lacking money. Yeah, this person is just a temptation, and that's it. 7 of Cups, illusion. All right. What's the Nine of Pentacles reverse? A book. A binding. Binding like a book. Yeah, they're trying to bind themselves to you, okay? Trying to tempt you in so that they can bind you again. Whip. This person brought nothing but pain into your life, all right? Yeah, so what's the truth here? The truth about the Six of Swords, something being given to someone. High Priestess and the Sun, you already know the truth. I feel like I'm not even telling you anything you don't know, okay? The Eight of Wands, about everything that this person is sending your way, you already know, okay? This is like, I'm done, okay? I don't even have to give you advice about that. Page of Wands reverse, I don't want to talk. Bad memories of the past, bad finances. This person, yeah, they left you out in the cold, okay? You could be walking away with bad finances and you don't want to talk. Page of Wands reverse, there's nothing to say here. The Five of Wands, yeah, fighting, okay? They want to argue, they want to fight. Or you don't want to fight, all right? Four of Swords, that's why you're not saying anything. That's why you're not saying anything, because I feel like for you, this person has fucked you over so bad. They've treated you so badly that if you were to even open your mouth and start talking to this person, it would be fighting words, okay? That's why it's not even worth it. That's why it's not even worth it, okay? Because, again, this person pretends like they can take accountability, but if you were to say one thing to them, they would get defensive. Has this person ever truly listened to you and what you say to them? Have they truly ever understood your point of view? Or is this the kind of person where they get defensive? They feel personally attacked when you point something out to them. They feel easily criticized by you and they go straight into the defensive mode, okay? You wouldn't even be able to really speak up about your side of things without this person making it a fight. Because that's how it's always been, right? It's like, and that's the kind of comical thing about it, right? When they're texting you these long messages talking about how they can take accountability and they see the error in their ways. If you were to say one thing to them about, well, what about this? What about that? They would start to justify their own behavior. They would lack accountability again. They would get defensive towards you. They would try to excuse their behavior. There's no point in arguing about it, okay? You know what you know. They're just trying to hold on to control, and that's it. The Three of Wands. You're looking towards the future, okay? The Fool. Yeah, you have a new beginning. You have a new beginning. You have gotten away, all right? You took the leap of faith. You're in your new beginning, okay? And this person, here they come, trying to change your mind. Trying to change your mind. The Ten of Wands. But you know, if you were to change your mind, that is burden. That is burden. Okay, that is way too much to take. Like, this person, just their energy, okay, just the circumstances in your life when you were with them, like, too much to take, too much burden, too much hardship, you know, too much. You know, why this person, they did too much. Too much. And here they come trying to change your minds. Yeah, I did so much to you, but, you know, but I can change. It doesn't matter if you can change or not, man. This person already did too much, okay? Yeah, so let's see. Closing words for you guys in the collective, okay? The Hierophant, marriage. I don't think so. The King of Swords and the Eight of Cups, because you left this person. Oh, now they want it, right? Knight of Cups. Oh, now that you left, now they want it. Now they want marriage. Now they want this. Now they want that. Now they want to change. Now they want to reflect. Right. You already know. You already know the devil. You already know. Page of Swords. You already know. Page of Swords. That everything this person says has the devil intention behind it. Nothing that they say to you is out of love, concern, or actual accountability. It's devil energy intention behind it all. Control, possession, jealousy, binding, toxicity, obsession. That's all it is. Okay? The Sun, you already know it. You already know. Okay? So I'm going to leave it at that. I hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time, bye.